exploit them, we're going to take advantage of them. Right? So, when they did that, something happened. Look, on verse 12 it says, but the more they afflict them, the more they multiplied, and the more they spread out, so that they were in dread of the sons of Israel. So, Amanda, I want you to follow this carefully. The more they mistreat them, what happened? Basically, God counter. So they are not, the government is doing what they are doing, but they're not, what they are not aware of, God is basically fighting against, for these people are being persecuted, but in a sneaky way. So in other words, when these people are being persecuted, instead of becoming weak, they're becoming stronger. They are becoming stronger in character. Basically, it's like, we are forcing them to work 24 hours, 20 hours a day. They are becoming stronger instead of, so God basically is ministering to them instead of weakening, they are becoming strong. They are producing, the economy is doing well for the nation, but these people are not being weakened. They are spreading out, they're becoming stronger, they're becoming really tougher. But actually, this is how you train the military. So, persecuting the people and putting hard labor on them doesn't weaken the people. Amanda, are you seeing this? So sometimes we go outside and take issue with what's happening, assuming that because people are being mistreated, they're becoming weaker. No. Actually, if you look at, for example, at our people here in America, when they receive freedom, they become weaker. They were stronger when they were being mistreated, right? But when they relax the mistreatment, people have become weak. So, a lot of time when people are fighting for political change, if they are not inspired by God, they might not even properly read the things the way they are happening. So, first consequence of the measure that the first plot they did, basically it failed because he said the more they afflict them, the more they multiply, the more they spread out, so that they were in dread of the sons of Israel. Then, second measure, the Egyptian compelled the sons of Israel to labor rigorously, and they made their life bitter with hard labor in mortar and the bricks, and at all kinds of labor in the field, all the labor which they rigorously imposed on them. So basically, they increased the level of pressure over them. If the pressure initially was like 10, they put the pressure on 100. They said, these people, they are not really weakening as we thought. Let's do more. Let's put more pressure over them. Let's see what's going to happen. But it's not like what's going to happen, because we're doing this with evil intent. They don't want to destroy them. So they, oh no, what we did was not enough. Let's do more. Let's put more pressure on them. And so they did. Obviously, when they did that, it also failed. Because they kept increasing. Now they come up with a third series of measures. Look at this. Then the king of Egypt spoke to the Hebrew midwives, one of whom was named Shipra, and the other was named Pua. And he said to them, when you are helping the Hebrew women to give birth and see them upon the birth stool, if it is a son, you shall put him to death, but if it's a girl, then she shall live. What is that? Does anybody see what's happening now? What is the new strategy?
Birth control.
No. It's worse than that.
Poisoning.
If you say abortion, that would be closer. So, but, or Planned Parenthood. So this is policy in the sector of health. You can think of this girl, Pua and Shipra, you can think of them as Minister of Health. So we're going to implement health measures that have for goal to reduce the population of these people. Maybe coronavirus is part of this kind of measures. What do you think?
It's far more worse than that.
Do you see? You saw I'm getting my news. This is Dr. Fauci, right there. Does anybody know Dr. Fauci?
I think everybody knows him by now.
This is it. Do you see, guys? Are you seeing? This is health policy of the nation. When they get people on the board, kill him. Who is saying this? The government. Do you think it happened there? It's not happening now. It's what you think. Do you think it's not happening in the Congo?
It's been happening.
Do you think in the Congo they're not do you think they're not killing boys?
It's not even just in Congo. It's a lot of countries.
How about in Chicago? Do you think they're killing boys? Do you? Do you know those cities who are ruling in those cities? Liberal policies, Democrat. You know, this is where people are dying like that. They're all led by Democrats. Do you know who implemented the policy to put people in prison? Black people in prison? Clinton, Bill Clinton. Do you think that guy is a Republican? Do you think it was an accident? Reading this in the Bible. I'm not doing politics. Just read the Bible. So, but okay, what? Who are cheating each other in the heart? I was in my mind. I don't know.
And what?
Hearts, neighborhoods, hearts, black neighborhoods. Who are dying there? Who are shooting? Black boys. Are you familiar with those stories? Black boys. Not girls, boys. Listen though. But the midwives feared God. Praise God, we didn't go to Harvard. These girls, they went to HMT. The midwife feared God and did not do as the king of Egypt had commanded. How many do you think in the nation the king is going to speak if they will not obey? How many? Not that many. Because most of the people are going to be in agreement with whatever the policy is doing. Even if they are sympathizer, they may not have the moral courage to say no, because this is an order of the government. The highest level of government. Budget are being money are being assigned, marketed for that agenda. People are receiving money to do this. So the midwife feared God and did not do as the king of Egypt had commanded them, but they let the boys live. So the king called them for them and said to them, why have you done this thing and let the boy live? So what I want you to see, this king is very deliberate. He's very intentional. He's not playing a game. When he gives instructions, when they don't obey, he convoked them. He said, why are you not doing what I told you to do? So they took personal risk not to do what the king asked them to do. They took personal risk not to do what the government asked them to do. Are you paying attention? So the midwife said to Pharaoh, because the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women, for they are vigorous, and they give birth before the midwife can get to them. Wow. What do you think about that? Deborah, is this true or is it not? You didn't hear what they said. What do they say? Well, is that true? Oh, listen to what he said. So the king wanted to, okay. Because the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women. Are they really different? Are they one kind of woman and another kind of woman? Is that what I think it is? And so they are vigorous and they give birth before the midwife can get to them. Is that true? This is not true because we know why the Bible gave us reason why what the Bible saying. Verse 17, it says the midwife feared the God. Are you following? It's not that the women are different. It's when they fear the God, they refuse to obey. But when they are called in, they have to give a reason. and if they are smart enough to say, King, we disobeyed you. No, King, we did everything to go to obey you. But since these women are different, everything we try to obey, the baby was born, the baby can get to them. Are you following me? These people, like when you say, when you invite them to HMT, they say they didn't give permission. Are you following me? You can come and you go do like these midwives. Because this midwife here, you cannot say they are, you cannot necessarily say they are lying. They are not only because they feed God, right? Instead they are speaking a language that these people understand. It's different. They had the moral courage to say no to the king, to the government. But when the government are asking them to explain themselves, they say, okay, we try our best, but it's not okay. Deborah, are you understanding that? Yeah. Yeah, so when these people say, you know, they cannot allow to do this, I understand where they're coming from. It's not that they cannot, it's because the moral courage they have, they don't have enough moral courage to do what is right. They're willing to compromise on the moral value. Okay, good. Look at the response God gave. So God was good to midwives, and the people multiplied and they became very mighty. Because the midwife feared God, he established household for them. Do you know how God responds to people who make moral choices? God blessed them. But they took personal risk, great risk. They could lose their job. So they were ready to say, okay, I don't care if I lose my job, I will not touch the blood of somebody. So then the Pharaoh commanded, failed, look at what the government is going to do. Then the